G'day fellow Wayfinders, I'm Kaz and in this video I'll be going over Senja the Beast. Her abilities, echoes, witch mastery, and lastly Affinity. But before I get into that, just want to say that this is my personal opinion. We will be using all of her abilities to maximize tankiness and DPS output. First we'll go over crowd's favourite. This is our gauge with 4 tiers increasing when we showboat. The higher the tier, the less damage taken, and more DPS gain. Just to add, while showboating, our resilience is reduced, the yellow bar above our HP bar. These two gauges are our focus. Now to abilities. Gladiator Pummel. Punching forward that can stagger enemies, cancelling their casts or attacks, also increasing your crowd's favour. You want to get level 3 for the 15% DPS buff on your next weapon attack. Gain favour, taunts nearby enemies, increases crowd's favour, also giving you and your party 20 to 30% DPS buff for 10 seconds. You want to get level 3 on this, increasing your DPS buff by 50%, reducing damage taken by 10%, and increasing crowd's favour gain on this ability by 50%. Lightning Grasp pulls enemies to you, also adds a slow to anything hit by it. Getting level 1 increases the radius by 33%. And lastly, Grand Finale is our ultimate, dealing damage while also giving you 4 tiers of crowd's favour. This could also be a gap closer in some cases. Next thing we'll talk about is echoes and stats. In terms of echoes, we want an attack, bloodletter, in balance, we want hollow horror. In cross, there are 3 that we can use: a blood warden, which is health resilience, bone stomper, health weapon power, and lastly Shroud Stalker, which is weapon power magical defense. Shroud Stalker gives the most weapon power. In guard, we want Codex Monk, Frost Beak, and in rush echoes, Brood Mother and Commander Creed. In terms of stats, our priority is weapon power, resilience, max health, break power. When you're starting anything new or getting used to playing Senja altogether, it's having physical and magical defense much higher while you're learning fights, just to make things easier for yourself. Once you're used to everything, you can start reducing that down and add it into weapon power, max health, and resilience. In terms of affinity, for instinct, I've gone 15%, discipline 9%, and focus 5%. Reasoning for going into instinct: at 5, reduces damage taken while showboating by an additional 10%. At 15, getting hit while showboating increases weapon power by 2% per stack for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. That's a total of 20% damage increase while getting hit. Playing defensively gives you an orphan's outcome. For the other 2, I've only hit in the 5s, gaining 10% ability and weapon power for 5 seconds upon gaining tier 4 crowd meter. And then for focus, reducing incoming impact damage while showboating by an additional 20%. And last, mastery. I always go heavy hitter, mastery 3. Having that extra 40% more break damage is much more effective. But yeah guys, that's everything I've got. Hopefully this has helped you out at least a little bit. Please let me know in the comments if you'd like something more in depth in terms of situational gameplay or something like that, and I'll be more than happy to look into it. Again, hopefully this has helped, and thank you very much. Peace.